Yo, to TikTok family, I'm going to tell you guys about a dream that I just had last night. And this was about an ancestor. It's really crazy. I know it's another warning. And this is January 30th, 2025. I need you guys to hear me out on this one. It's another warning. And I was walking with this elderly man. And he looks at me and he's telling me to come, and he sits down. He sits down and I'm wondering where we are. And we're sitting down there and he tells me he needs to show me what's going to happen. He goes, it's going to happen soon. They didn't push it yet, but it's going to happen. And then he goes, I need you to tell everybody, all of our people. I want you to tell them. And he tells me to sit down, so I sit down right beside him. And it was weird. I was telling my wife about that. I said it was like some type of rock. It looked like a rock. He was sitting down and we're looking at this rock. Kind of looked like a crystal. Kind of looked like a big ass crystal. And we looked at that. He told me to look in it. He tells me to look at what he goes, what do you see? And I'm looking, really trying to concentrate at what I'm looking at here. And I told him I don't see anything. And he tells me to concentrate hard. Tells me look harder. So I'm looking at this crystal that's placed below us here, right below us, and I'm looking down with him. And I concentrate and I focus on nothing else but that crystal. And I see this military, and I see it looks like Arizona. This place kind of looks like Arizona. But I see this military and they're coming with a tank. They have one tank and they're coming. And behind them are soldiers. And they're coming, and then I see these Navajo people, these Navajo brothers and sisters. And they're in these little, they kind of look like huts. They look like these huts or something, like almost like an igloo shape kind of thing. And they run in it. They run in it, and they go in there. And he tells me to keep an eye on it. He goes, watch. And they're digging a hole further in, like they're trying to hide from something, and they just keep digging. And they're doing this, and they're panicking. And you can hear the ground shaking. When a tank's on top of the ground, you can hear this shaking, and you hear them screaming underneath. And this guy's trying to protect his family, so he's telling them to keep it down. And you hear these other people coming through. And whoever is in command, you can hear him on top. He's saying, look everywhere. They're trying to hide, look everywhere. Just keep looking. And they keep doing this. And then I come back out of that crystal, from looking into this crystal that ancestor's showing me. He goes, that hasn't happened yet. Do you understand? He goes, that hasn't happened yet. He goes, it's going to happen though. That's what I'm telling you. I want you to tell everybody. It's going to happen. He goes, this is just the beginning of everything that is going to kick off. There's more, he said. He says, this is going to be everywhere with indigenous people. He said, it's going to be everywhere. United States. He goes, Canada. He starts naming these different places. He goes, United States are the first ones that are going to kick it off. And then Canada is going to follow. They're going to copy the same thing that they're doing to get power. They're trying to take out all the indigenous people, he said. He goes, I want you to tell people that practice. He goes, I want you to tell people that practice their muskegi, their medicines. It's time to start bringing their cultures back and start praying with the pipe He goes, and all the other people, indigenous people, we all have different cultures, but we all know how to pray, he says. He goes, tell them to pray to us. But they need to believe in us that we're on the other side and we're watching. Because when they pray to us, our prayers, he goes, we're going to help our people. We're going to show them visions. We're going to show them different ways of how they can survive and where they will go. He goes, I don't want you to be scared. He goes, everybody, they need to show no fear. And he looks at me and he goes, we never showed fear. He goes, just be ready. Be ready to fight. He goes, would you fight for your family? Your loved ones? Your brother? Your sister? He starts going on like that. And I said, yep. He goes, that's what everybody needs to start doing. He goes, that time is getting shorter. It's getting shorter. He goes, and I want you to take a walk. I want you to take a walk sometime, he goes. You're going to wake up, and I want you to take a walk by yourself. He goes, I want you to walk in the bush, and I want you to pray. Not just for yourself and your family, for everybody. He goes, we're everything. We're the trees, we're the grass. He starts naming everything, and he goes, we're connected like that. You're connected like that. Tells me, I want you to warn them. Warn everybody. He goes, it's already started. And then he starts talking about the Spanish. He starts talking about Spanish people, Mexicans. He said that we're going to join with them. We're going to join. They're a part of us. He says they're a part of us. And he goes, and there's going to be these people. He said they're going to look like white people, he said. He goes, they're already here, but they're going to come to you guys. They're going to come to you guys. He goes, they're going to be wearing these scarves on their face. He said they're going to be wearing these scarves on their face, and they're going to help you guys. He goes, you guys are going to be one. Connected with them. He said, but they're going to help you guys. They're not going to let that happen. These people are not going to let them take you guys out, because he said, because they know that they lost their country the same way. So shake your brother and your sister's hand, he said. You guys are going to need each other. And that's what I remember. I kind of wish I drank a little bit more, but I didn't. And I'm trying to figure out who these people are that he's saying that are going to wear scarves on their face. He said they look like a white person, but he goes, they're a part of us, he said, but they're going to have these scarves on their face, and they lost their country, he said. He said they'll fight with us. That's all I remember. But those are warnings, you guys. Stay alert, and need all of our brothers and sisters out there to start praying. Believe in your ways. Believe in who you are. Because our ancestors are watching us. They're trying to tell us something, and they're trying to watch over us. You guys stay blessed out there. Stay safe. Take care of your families.